Hello all.
Hey,
Greetings, Earthlings. Fix the bank now. Okay. This stupid thing is messed up again. Failed again.
Okay, there we go. What did you say? Sorry. So, oh, this is why Sova, because I never boosted you.
Feels bad.
Now you can go.
I'm going.
Alright, let me just put the other tune in this raid.
Okay, let's move out. Get into your machines. I'll speak to you from here via the radio. dwarves have been seen emerging from the bunkers at the base of the pillars straight ahead of you. Destroy the bunkers, and they'll be forced to fall back.
Well, just keep me in the raid for a minute so I can get situated. And then you can kick me out again. Oh, invite Lunadel, who is Shock. Gonna come on Resto Druid instead of Shaman. There we go. Okay. What's up, peeps? Why is nobody saying anything?
We were just talking about how quiet it was. Me and Hana, we were just kind of sexting each other back and forth, complaining about the quietness.
About the quiet. Oh. That's not acceptable here. Sorry. You have to talk too much. I think Beerless is coming back.
I
do you think?
genuinely do not think
Fingers
so.
crossed.
What do you think, Martin? We have to invite Melf. Is Melf in the raid? No.
I saw Malfear on a second ago. He might
He's
be-
on. There we go. That's the reason I can't hear anything.
How's everyone doing?
How are you doing?
Am I?
Oh, you? What are you doing?
Just seeing who else I need to get.
I can't cast that yet.
Been removed again.
Are you not playing on your shaman?
I am. Until I get 2 frags and then I'm switching back.
Okay.
And then I'm switching back on Yogg again.
I hope that we get 2 frags for you. It'll probably be Shadow when you switch back to Priest, though.
That's fine. I'm okay.
Oh, fuck, Rose. I had too many pierogies.
Alright, let's see. We are missing 3 people.
There's not such a thing as too many pierogies.
I think Nutty has summoned more of us than you.
Alright, we're missing our rep. One of our rogues.
I need a gunner. Where's the gun?
And
Come gun. Whoever's jumping over there. Come over here and gun.
I think that's it besides people who are feeling it.
Can I get a summon, please, if you guys are there?
Same here. For Southern.
Is there a warlock? That's even here?
Coming in now. Yeah, I'm already running in. Huh?
Alright, we're killing stuff already.
Perfect. Check my DM on Discord, Marisa.
What did it say? You stopped doing crack again?
Nah, never.
Who are we missing?
Tornadoes. Okay. Well, whatever happens, happens. I think Mouth wants to tank.
Chetty Wap is guilty from God tier, but he's an online it seems.
Somebody already cleared this stuff. Wait, are we in a wrong raid?
No,
Where's all the dwarves?
we've been in here for a while.
Oh, okay. No. I'm just gonna kill this dwarf anyway, with reasons. See if I can lightning bolt him to death. run him over. Surprised my gunny didn't shoot him. Oh, you are?
You've done it. You've broken the defenses of Ulduar. In a few moments, we'll be dropping into... What's that? Be careful. Something's headed your
Alright,
way.
Rhett's on the way.
Quickly.
Now we're just missing a rogue. Why do we have 3 spots open? Who am I not seeing? Forge came in. Oh, Forge is Orsted. Reels Mages. Those are mages. We got our 2 warlocks. Zerg is disc now. Shock went to the Restored Druid. Cadence went to the Valley. Someone pulled 2 spiders somehow, so have fun. I'm getting destroyed.
Really? Were there flowers in there? Now my gunner wants to shoot. Shoot the door, gunner. Shoot the door. Keep shooting the door. Shoot the door.
Yes,
The
me.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the right channel.
Hardway.
Oyster.
Do you
Are
have
you in here?
elemental?
Orsted. Orsted.
Yeah, he's
Shoot the door. Because I told you to, that's why. Shoot the door.
Hardway, do you have elemental? Or
Dude, shoot the door, dude. Oh my god, is this a hard instruction?
Don't worry about it. We're not even all here anyways.
I know, but I just want to get it reset. Okay.
I have a really good Holy Valley.
Alright.
That
Now hit the defensive. Hit the shell. There you go. Good.
You know the mage you're talking to has more clear than you.
He has more what?
Like higher difficult kills.
Yeah, but he's not listening, so.
It's probably half AFK since we're trying to find people still.
Doc, I'm gonna die. Yeah, might as well kill these flowers.
When you shoot the door or run near it, it triggers the boss to be pulled.
Should I jump in this salvage siege engine? Oh, that's
Oh,
No, don't worry. It's
I have
over.
no idea how you all are pulling all this shit.
We shot the door.
No,
Well.
not you. Look at all this fucking shit getting pulled.
That's because people are running down here, not in a vehicle.
Yes, if you are in a mount in this area, they are all getting pulled.
Shoot, shoot. Yeah, you can't come down here on a mount. You have to come down here on
Red, stop talking constantly for a second. Cadence, do you have a DPS off spec on one of your characters? I'd like to keep the disc if I can, but I do have a holy pally. It's really good. I just need a healer to go DPS essentially, preferably shaman or druid. But worst case, I guess we can have the disc go. All right, let's get a summon stone. 1, 2, 3 in chat if you need a summon still. Check if you're saved, Luna. Oh, we were probably in combat, that's
yeah.
why.
It said there was an encounter in progress. I haven't played by Druid in months.
Right, yeah. I don't see anything pulled right now, so everyone might just need to get out of their vehicle and back in.
Maybe able to collect for this Onyx stone.
I'm working on it. Oh, something hit us.
Oh, I clicked the wrong one anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I'm still in combat. In or out of the vehicle, I'm in combat.
Yeah, I'm in combat as well.
Yep.
Is there somebody running across the field? Probably.
No, something... I don't know. It's probably something fucking high up that's like pulled but not ran to us.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess CG, will you go ahead and go back, Shadow?
Are we gonna do any hard modes?
Flame Leviathan.
Good.
Once we get out of combat. It's up here.
It's
I
on
think
the
it's I think it's these things that they're like spawning at us. Remember, we can't kill the big tower.
Did you want me to go back to the druid, Hal?
No. Well, if you want to, it's fine. We have 4 D6, so it's up to you at this point now.
Should we just go up here and kill this shit? The fuck? It's like a million. Just Jerry's kids.
Yeah, we can't kill the big tower. Or we won't get the hard mode loot. If you are not here, I want you to get to Dalaran. Reels.
What's up?
Wait, the key needs to enter. I'm trying to figure out. I was gonna get everyone to meet me in Dalaran and Wormhole up here, but then we still have the in progress thing. Alright. I'm gonna go trigger the boss. Maybe that'll fix it. Everyone get down here to where the boss is. Let those things stop coming down the ramp. Let's see if we reset boss, it'll help with our combat thing. Yeah. Keep coming down here. Only kill them when they get down off the ramp.
Flame Leviathan. Alright, now it should be reset. We're still missing one.
No, we have 25 in the group.
We do?
Alright,
I'm
Nick,
in.
please.
They're
yeah,
definitely
zone as you
missing
can.
two.
Yeah. A lot of people waiting on a summon.
Oh,
I did.
Yeah, not everyone's here, but we have a full group.
I see 24 on my screen.
It's because one was dead.
I'm in Dalaran with the rogue right now.
Yeah.
Solid Snake.
I'm in Dalaran with a
I
piece
don't
of
know who
druid.
I is, so I'm just gonna look for people not here.
You don't need to summon me. I'm almost there.
1, 2, 3, summon me, please.
Who's me?
Malfurion.
Okay, got that
Yes.
one.
Raid leader.
Cyril, are you here? Major Miss, yeah, you're here. And then Cadence, I'll get you in a second.
Don't bother. I can see the door.
Still in combat.
Yeah, I am too. It's okay, I'm gonna summon.
PvP off.
Yep. Well, how many people are flagged? It's like 6. I guarantee one of them has the glitch.
Wait, turn it on or off?
On.
Thank you.
Alright. Red, you're going up.
Which vehicle?
You'll be with Square, which is me. Let's see. Nutbolts, you'll be going up. You're gonna be with Triangle. Who's gonna be my second throwing demo?
Actually,
Are you sure you want me doing that?
yes. Yes, I'll tell you what to do. You pop heroism and you kill the shit out of everything on there. That's all you gotta do.
What the fuck is Triangle?
I don't have everyone memorized, so please bear with me when y'all are talking casually names and whatnot. So Nutbolt, you're gonna be in Triangle. I had to figure out who's driving Triangle. Did you say someone was your 10-man thrower or being thrown? Phase. Gotcha, thank you. Triangle for Thay. Alright, so Nutbolt, you're gonna be in Thay's demo, Triangle. And then let's have Malfurion, you're gonna be with me, Square. And let's have Worsted, you're gonna be on Triangle. Who's a confident biker? Shitty Wop. Alright, you're X. I need one more biker. Care, you're doing bike. Alright, everyone else get into something you know how it works.
Hey, Malf, can you get out?
Yeah, I actually jumped out of it.
Yeah,
Someone
jump
got
out
in
because
Triangle.
I'm gonna load up, and I want to explain something to Nutty real quick. And you.
Wait, I can't. Nut bolts can't get in triangle.
Someone's in it then. Someone's Malf, you're in the wrong one, I believe.
I just went back to base camp to buy some seats.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Triangle
Nutty and-
demo's taken care of. Once Malf gets up here, we'll be taken care of. Everyone else, find a spot. If you have a mark on your head, you should know where you're going. If you don't, priority is demo and then siege. No one should be in a bike if you're not marked. Not yet, at least. Let's see if there's an open spot. There shouldn't be, though.
Wait before you pull. I want to explain something to them.
Yeah, we're not to that point yet. We still got lots of empty spots.
Okay.
I'm also
So
gonna go
square
over
is no
things.
longer accessible to me. Do you want me in a different one then?
No, Red, hop in the catapult. Now you can get in it. So, real quick for demo throwers, since I'm just going to go over the basics real quick. If you're marked and you're in a demo, you're going to be thrown onto the boss to kill turrets. Once you kill the turrets, he goes into a shutdown mode where he takes more damage. And then you will be thrown off of the boss and picked up by a bike. Bikes. Look for people who are marked. Pick them up, heal them if you need to, and take them back to their respective demo. Circle and star will go to square, and moon and diamond will go to triangle. If you're on a bike and you're marked, remember those two matches. If you are a demo that gets thrown or doesn't get thrown and you're marked, then you are going to be targeting these pyrite, the blue stuff on the ground, and you're going to be picking it up. And that will fill up the demo's energy bar. The energy bar is used to keep stacks of increased damage on the boss. The demo driver will keep the stacks. You will get the energy for him. Whenever someone jumps down from the shutdown, that they were recently on the boss killing turrets, your demo driver will call for you to hop in the catapult. Don't hop in it willy-nilly, because once you hop in the catapult, the demo driver cannot keep their stacks up to 10, and it takes a lot of energy and time to get their stacks up. So wait for your demo driver to call for you to hop in the catapult, then you get thrown onto the boss, and then you kill turrets, and you two will rotate. So Malf, Red, you two will rotate getting thrown. Just wait for me to call for you to get in the catapult. If you are not marked and you are in a demo, your only job, if you're the demo driver, is to keep the stacks up of your pyrite barrel, which is number 2, and you do not have to spam it. Okay, once you get to 10 stacks, you can do it once your stack timer is halfway. That way you don't lose your stacks. Otherwise, you can use 1 to continuously do damage in between keeping your stacks up. If you are a demo rider, like I said, you'll be targeting the blue pyrite on the ground, picking it up, and you will also be shooting ads. You can also shoot pyrite out of the sky so we can get more. And if anyone gets frozen by an ice beam, you can also shoot the floor where they are and break them out of ice. Siege drivers. The driver, your only job is to be in range of the boss at all times. You will be doing an interrupt. It's the electrical ability, I believe it's 2. It's been a while since I've been in Siege.
Yeah, electroshock too.
Yeah, that is like a kick. Anytime the boss starts casting flame vents, I need one of the 5 or 6 sieges to be in range at all times in order to kick that, because when he casts that, everyone gets ticking AoE damage. Does that make sense? So if you're a siege driver, that's your only job, interrupting flame vents, being in range. Also, if you're targeted, you need to run away from the boss. If you are a siege gunner, your job is to shoot down pyrite, kill ads that spawn, and break people out of ice. That's only 3 things you need to worry about. If you're a biker, you are to pick up marked people, take them to their respective demo, and also you need to drop oil in the corners of the room where ads spawn, so anyone who can shoot can light them on fire, and when the ads spawn, they're already almost dead before they even move from their spawn point. When you are targeted by the boss, you want to make sure that you run the fuck away. If you're a demo, every once in a while, make sure you turn around and shoot another pyrite to keep your stacks up. Siege gunners can also put a defense shield over you if you move in too slow, but save it for if the boss is right on you and you're fixated. Alright, Red, all you.
Okay. So all I was going to tell Nutty and Malf is, if you're not in the catapult right now, your job's to pick up pyrite. It's that little hook thing. Okay, you have to continuously pick up pyrite, and shoot the bus. The first guy's going to get launched onto Flame Leviathan. When you get launched into Flame Leviathan, you want to pop every cooldown you have and kill the 3 ads on top of the thing. That'll put him in shutdown and launch you back off. A bike's going to come pick you up and take you back. Okay? When you get back, don't launch into the catapult immediately. Keep picking up pyrite. Okay? You have to keep picking up pyrite until the second guy who got launched comes back, then you put yourself back in the catapult. Does that sound confusing? Probably yes.
And I can grab pyrite outside of the catapult thing, the demolisher?
Yes, you just click the pyrite and click the hook, and you pick up the pyrite.
Got it.
Okay.
And
I know it's confusing.
How do you make it into the catapult position from the
You press the
grab
red
position?
button. There's a red button.
Got it. F.
Yeah, that'll put you into the catapult. But when you get back, you don't want to immediately put yourself back in the catapult because you have to pick up pyrite until the next guy comes back. Okay? Until the motorcycle drops him back off, and then launch yourself back into the catapult.
Perfect. And so I can jump right back on the demolisher. I don't need to communicate on that. I just need to communicate when I jump into the catapult.
Yeah. I have a macro.
I'll walk you through it.
Looks like this. So when the bike picks you up, be vocal and say, "Hey, I got to go back to square. I got to go back to what's the other one?"
Sounds good.
Triangle.
Square. I got square. I don't even need to know.
Yeah. So just be vocal and say, "I got to go back there." And the bike has a heal button too to heal you. So.
Sounds good. I think it's easy enough. It'll be all right.
All right.
Yeah, I'll walk you through it, Malf.
Yeah.
And at worst case, we can get someone else. I didn't know you weren't familiar with it, but we'll get you
That's all
trained.
good. That'll work out.
I have confidence in these people.
I do too. Everyone that I've played with has exceeded expectations. I think it's just going to be learning the raid and lack of gear. So, all right.
By the way, Nutty, the fire elemental doesn't work on top of the siege.
Yeah, no pets do.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, target one of those pyrite and hit the hook and keep doing it. Mal.
Yeah, I'm doing it now. It's not grabbing them.
You have to target them, click them, and then hit. There you go.
Alright.
Alright, do it again. Keep me full. Look at my energy bar for the vehicle we're in. Keep it above 40. And once you don't have any to pick up, let me know and I'll move to more.
Sorry.
There are none.
Go on. I'm in.
Move it to. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
You guys want to load it?
I'm trying to get in. I can't get in square for some reason.
He hasn't hopped in the catapult. Hold on. Go ahead and Malf, hop in the catapult. Stop right, I got it.
Okay. Thank you. Alright, pyrite.
Yeah, kill those turrets while you're up there, Malf.
Yeah, whoever's in phase, load up. Diamond.
Get the pyrite.
Shaman.
And you're not getting me pyrite either, Red.
Well, because you're not anywhere near it.
What are you talking about?
Now you are. More than before. I was trying to reach it. There you go. You got pyrite.
Alright, give me full again. Give me full pyrite before I send you.
Mouth
Yeah.
is dead, man.
Malf is dead?
Okay.
How'd you die?
I died on the thing up here, yeah.
It's
No, you gotta heal yourself.
Sorry. Alright, I'm gonna send you up here in just a second once I'm capped on energy. Alright, go ahead, get in the catapult.
Shit.
Shut down soon. As soon as shutdown hits, red, I guess I can get it myself, actually.
My siege is about to go.
I just DC'd myself switching to pick up my own pyrite. I'm gonna lose stacks. Log it back in. I need to fix this fucking whole raid, honestly. All I did was switch placements in a DC.
Yeah, I think the only thing I was missing was the heal yourself while you're up there.
You don't always have to, but if the boss is running over those
My
flame
siege is down.
patches-
Someone interrupt him. Someone interrupt him.
When the boss is kited over those fire pits, you also take the AoE damage. But if you're not over those, you don't take damage really.
Got it.
What just happened? I DC for a moment. You all could have killed that instantly.
Flame vents. Flame vents.
There are no siege engines alive to interrupt.
Yeah, well, you all could still technically kill it. Never mind. Well, not a horrible first try.
So Malf, if you take damage, you can take damage when you're up there. You just throw yourself a heal.
Yeah,
You know?
Iron Bark,
For sure.
stuff like that.
I wasn't even remotely focused on it, to be totally transparent.
It's
I
all
just
good.
figured I was going to get healed magically like normal.
Wasn't horrible. Almost first shot. So don't take someone's place. Get where you were. Creates a lot of issues when you hop into a different one. And then if anyone needs to be switched, we can switch. But no one complained that someone wasn't doing their part. Except for Red. I'm just fucking with you. And Mouths, you'll do better this time.
You're like, give me pyrite. I'm like, you're no near pyrite.
I was. Like, I wasn't at first. But like, probably 6-7 seconds, I could have had some. I lost my stacks like 8 times during that.
Yeah,
Are we gonna rebuff?
Yeah, you wanna.
You
Nutty,
boost
you
it
wanna.
if your chart being focused.
Yeah. And you want to shoot.
Boost.
You want to shoot.
You use half your energy, so you want to make sure you're near pyrite so he doesn't lose stacks. So if you give him the speed boost, make sure you can refill it really quickly with more pyrite. And yeah, only if you're being focused by the boss. If you are a gunner, make sure you're shooting down a bunch of pyrite, please. Yes, you kill the turrets on top of the boss. No, you're supposed to hop in the bike. That way you're safe, because if you're not in a bike, you can get like instant shot. So bike should be looking for the marked players coming down from shutdown. Hop in, like right click a bike, hop into their little caddy sidebar thing, and then they'll take you to the demo that you're supposed to go to. As soon as the person
But I don't
is in a
dismount
demo,
early,
no,
right? Like,
you can.
no,
Yeah.
no. But to even get on the bike, I don't dismount early. I wait for the shutdown.
Yeah, shutdown has to happen, and then you will get thrown off with a parachute. And that gives the bike time to find you falling and be right underneath you. And then you click on the bike, ride on the bike, and then the demo you go to, the driver will tell the rider to hop in the catapult when he has fresh stacks. And then you will be able to instantly switch from bike seat to demo seat without ever getting out of the vehicles. If the biker is
I
directly
confirm I
where
have
you go
no
to.
control whatsoever at all over whether or not I'm taking damage up there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Got it.
But just throw a heal on yourself. You'll be fine. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
yeah,
take too much damage.
I was I didn't hot at all, and so I can just do that and then take out the.
Go ahead and pre-target Pyrite at the beginning, and make sure that, because if another demo clicks on it first, they'll grab it before you. Always pay attention to the demo's energy bar, and make sure you're trying to keep it like 80% or higher.
Sounds
at all
good.
times.
You'll be good. I figured it out.
Alright, we got a good amount of Pyrite. Chetty, will you run towards the gate in just a second? Let me make sure everyone's good to go. Who's not ready? Scumbag. Oh, you... Yeah, you're not wrong. Malfurion, that bolt. If you're being thrown up, go ahead and hop out and heal yourself real quick.
Okay.
Just in case. Alright, we're going. Go, go, go. Hop in the vehicles if you weren't in one. Get inside the area. You have to click it, scumbag. It's a glitch. Just click. Okay, bikes, pick up your riders. Hold on. Give me more pyrite mouth.
Gonna load up. Nuts and bolts load up, or nut bolts.
Sorry, what'd you say?
Is Mouth gonna load up?
Not just yet.
So
Alright, Mouth, hop in the catapult.
Okay.
I got ads on.
Shut down soon. Or, there we go. Everyone
I am
connect
off.
with us.
Looking for.
Yeah, bike
Motorcycle.
up.
I'm square. Thank you.
Okay, wait for it, Red. I mean, fill me up real quick.
You guys ready for me to jump in?
Not yet. You'll just once you're able to, that's when you'll be good to. All right, go ahead and hop in, Red.
I'm in.
Get in now, Mel.
Yeah, now you can
Thank you for the ride.
Yep. Just make sure you click and get them as much as you can. It also won't let you pick up pyrite unless we have enough room to get it, so you can spam it if we're in range of one.
Begin.
Shut down.
Burn them. Everyone attack, even gunners.
My Earth Elemental. He doesn't want to do anything. Oh, watch out for the... Is he gonna load up?
No, just stay in the bike.
Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go shoot the boss then. Whoever's on the bike. He's almost dead. Boots. Oh, and I died.
Good job.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah, 2 shot. Oh, good item too.
No frag though.
That's unfortunate. Alright, make sure you put your normal gear on. A lot of people wear item level, not optimized gear, but item level gear for that fight, because it makes you do more damage and have more health. But after you kill the boss, make sure you put your optimized gear on.
Where are we going next? Are we going to XT or are we doing the first two?
We're going to do Razor Skull. Let's stay on top of the stairs. Let's have Lock Rocks, Mage Food, Buffs, Fish Feast. I have some on me I can't drop, so if anyone can drop them.
I got you, Hal.
Thank you.
Actually, I don't have any on me, but if you pass me some.
Yep. Alright. Buffs, all that shit. Let's have Scumbag, you're gonna Soulstone Edamame all night. And Caredot, you're gonna Soulstone Lunadale all night. So every time boss dies, or if it's off cooldown, put a Soulstone on him, please. Lots of people need Flask. We also need Druid buff for everyone.
Got it.
Plenty of people still need to use the Fish Feast. FM rotation.
Focus magic.
Oh, focus magic. All of them go on Ulduar.
All of them go on red.
Now you all can figure it out. I highly recommend just seeing who does the most damage and putting focus magic.
I would go Orsted. Pyros, do you have it, Pyros? FM? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, yeah. It's Mage Brotherhood right there. That's the way that works.
Alright, Malfurion, Manuela, you need Flask still, and Major Mist, and Thaze, you need food. And good, Soulstones are out. Alright, once you all have your food buff, we're gonna do a 20-second timer. I'll take care of the harpoons. Make sure no one stands in the middle of that ring. Okay, everyone stand on the outside of the ring. Ads will spawn on the far end, and boss will be in the middle. Once boss spawns, then you can stand in the middle.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I'll gradually get everyone's marks from the first boss off of you as I go. Don't stand in fire, my friend.
Did someone pick Malfo?
Got him.
Thank you.
He has a res pending already, apparently.
Alright. Get out of... Don't stand in fire.
Let's see, who did I give him to? Worsted. Oh, I guess I should heal myself out of range over here. "30 seconds till boss." I have, I think this will be the last ad spot, so after these ads die, get ready to use all cooldowns. Healers will also DPS the boss. We have to get it to 50% before, I think it's 30 seconds. 5 seconds. Alright, bringing the boss down, migrate towards the middle of the room. Waiting on that fucking turret, there we go. Watch that fire near me. Tanks, make sure you don't move a lot. Melee can always sidestep the fire.
And we got Cyrilda.
Who do we have left with it? Yeah, Edamame get Cyrilda. 10 seconds, we need to push 15%. Get dots fresh on them. Plenty of dots, range. Do it, do it, do it. Might be able to push it soon. Not horrible.
I love how Alpha is not horrible.
Hey, I mean, we were only, what, 4%? So... You gotta think, my expectations were like people who just came back a week ago, you know?
Yep.
I figured it already pushed enough by now. Guess we're gonna have to wait for turrets. Don't stand in the middle. You have to rinse, repeat this with turrets. 45 seconds till boss. And let's have Cyrilda, you're gonna desec once he does his knockback. I'll call for it, just be ready for my call out. Oh, I might die. No, I gotta heal off. He focuses you if you're standing over here, I noticed. Okay, 20-ish seconds or less. Thanks. Alright, burn those ads. Start migrating towards the middle. Desec. Make sure you're not in front of the boss. Does a flame breath. Tanks. Thank you. Keep him in one face. Okay, no more movement. Just stay still. And tanks, you probably won't need a swap, but say we were a lot less geared, you all would swap at 2, but you'll be okay, Martin. Move melee out of fire. Alright, good job. Alright, we're gonna go do XT trash while we have this fire debuff on us. And then we're gonna come back for Ignis trash. Wait for healers. Gonna do the rep pally librum. Okay, tanks you can start pulling whichever side you want. Okay, left side. These technicians, you want to stun them whenever they start casting so we don't get the defense matrix. That yellow thing makes them take 90% less damage, you gotta move them out of it. Rogues can stun that, Hodge, knockbacks work. Anything to prevent them from casting will make them not cast that damage reduction. Let's make sure we let tanks get threat, or tanks make sure you have taunt easily accessible. Hunters make sure to misdirect tricks and whatnot. Good job, much better that time. Dies a lot quicker, huh? Alright, back to Ignis trash. Thank you. I'm looking for it. We have a strength crit armor pin cloak. It's actually pretty good. It's only like 2 strength cloaks that drop. Holy Pally, switch to Consecration Aura, and I'll call for Aura Mastery so we don't get stunned. DPS focus Skull. Martin be on Skull. Dalian you can have X, and just keep them together. Here we go. Cyrilda, get ready to Aura Mastery. Do it now. Phase Aura Mastery now. Oh, Manuela, gotcha. Manuela, my weak core showing you have Aura Mastery. Do you have Aura Mastery or DSEC? Sometimes it glitches. Manuela. It shows he has a DSEC and a Aura Mastery, but I doubt that. So my weak core is double dipping, throws it off. Make sure you don't run into these tornadoes.
You could drag these to the pond over there, to the on the left.
Let's kill Skull first, and then we can move. Alright. Whoever's not taking these, Dalian, go ahead and pick up those ads. Okay, I have a caster offhand. It's actually really good for mage, priest, warlock, and any caster that needs an offhand. This is like the best one. Let's get new fish feast, fresh buffs out. I'll go over this fight somewhat. Yep, any caster that needs an offhand, this is one of two casters offhands that you can get really good. Alright, we're gonna have Martin on the boss. Dalian, you're gonna be picking up the ads. Just tank the ads right underneath the boss. We're gonna be tanking him. Let me mark myself. You will pull him. He won't stop running, so as soon as you pull him, Martin, you'll just run straight to here. Of course, sidestep, strife, so you don't get hit from behind. But you'll tank him standing here pretty much the whole time. And if people aren't stacked properly, he might charge at him. You just gotta kind of keep him where he's facing away from this side pylon here. And you have to be in the water so he doesn't drop a flame pit on anyone. Do not be in front of the boss whenever he's moving over here. He does do like a frontal flame cast. And range, I'm going to show you a easy spot where when he knocks you up in the air, it only happens for a second. Because every once in a while he does flame vents, whatever it's called. And he knocks everyone up in the air. If you stand over here, you just get knocked up for a half a second, and then you can go back to casting. It's a really good spot for ranged and healers. And then melee will be on the ass of the boss, where X is now. Ads will be these untargetable once they're turned to life. Just taunt them when they're in range, Dalian. And the lower the health and the more the ads, the more the boss does in damage. So save your harder cooldowns for later. Cyrilda, you'll also switch to Fire Aura for flame vents. Same with Thays. I think Thays knows. We'll call for D-Sax and Aura Masteries as needed. We're going to hear on pull once Martin has threat and pulled him over to the water. Make sure we have misdirects on him. And you can be targeted by the flame pot. So he will grab you and put him in that little pot on his belly. And you take damage. So healers need to focus heal whoever gets targeted by that. You can do damage if you have ranged abilities while in the pot, but it's not a lot. And then after you get, if you live, you get thrown out of the pot and you have a mini heroism for like 12 seconds or something like that. So you lose uptime, but you gain haste afterwards. It evens out. Any questions from tanks or healers? DPS, you just gotta not die.
So, who's off tanking?
Dalian will be on ads. Martin is on bus.
Dalian, keep the ads close for cleave if you can.
Yeah, just tank them all underneath the boss.
Under him, but not in front of him.
Yeah. You don't want to be in front of the boss either because he does that frontal and only the tank needs to get hit by it. Let's get some fresh priest and druid buffs for a couple people. And let's have soul stones out on the 2 resto druids. And then on tanks, do a 10-second timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your blood will temper the weapons used to reclaim this world.
Keep on moving.
Stop casting.
Okay. The next one we'll use Thay's DSEC. We have Hero for this one. There's an ad. Thay's, get ready to DSEC when he starts casting.
Stop casting.
DSEC now. Okay, Cyrilda, you're going to do the next one with your DSEC. Just wait for him to start casting. Not that one, wait for the flame one. Alright, get ready. DSEC now, Cyrilda. Okay, Thay's, your Aura Master will be next. Just make sure you're at Fire Aura. Okay, be ready. Be soon.
Stop casting.
Aura Master now, Thay's. And Cyrilda, your Aura Master will be next. Be ready, it'll be in about 5 or 6 seconds. Get ready.
Stop casting.
Okay, Aura Mastery. Next one's going to be manual. About 7 seconds manual. You're going to pop your Aura or DSAC, whichever one you have.
Stop casting.
Okay, manual, pop it. Okay, so he has Aura Mastery. And everyone can pop their DSAC for the next one. Thay's and Cyrilda.
Stop casting.
Go ahead. Good job. We have an enchant. If you are an enchanter and you want this, anyone who's an enchanter and wants it, you can roll for it. Okay, going to Scumbag in 3, 2. Got Scumbag. Alright, we have some leather wrist, crit, haste, attack power. This is really good for feral DPS and tank, hunter, ret pally, and rogues. Martin, you're going to be main tanking. Dylan, you're going to be picking up ads. We're having you both tank. We're doing normal mode on this, by the way.
Okay, it's pummelers, right? The ones I gotta worry about.
Yes. You'll be picking them up and just putting them on the boss for cleave.
Yep.
We're gonna hero on pull for this fight, and I'm gonna have people assigned to switch and kill ads during the hearts. We're not killing the heart, so when I ask you to slow damage, don't put dots, don't pop any cooldowns, and when I ask you to hard stop damage, make sure that you take your pets off and you hit escape. You don't want to be targeting the boss or whatever, because we don't want to kill the heart. It'll reset the fight and turn it into hard mode, and he'll go back to full health. When you get Searing Light, a debuff from the boss, you're going to be taking that to the right of the boss. Everyone's going to be stacking on the left, and then of course range will be range stack point. If you're range and you get Searing Light, just run out of the group to the right. Just as long as you are not within 15 yards of anyone, you won't make them take AoE damage. If you get Gravity Bomb debuff from the boss on you, then you need to run about 30 yards away from everyone. Now you can use this entire area, and I recommend using it like a horseshoe around the stairs. Just run it out wherever you need to. You will drop. Actually, you don't drop bad shit in normal mode, so just make sure you're 30 plus yards away from everyone. And when they run out, you will take damage from them and daring for the Syrian Light.
We're doing normal?
Yeah. I don't want to.
Alright, so hero on the rip then?
Yeah. We'll try hard modes in other fights, but I don't want to fuck up our momentum on this fight because it's even bad for good groups.
I got you.
Alright. Where he's standing right now, Martin, you're just going to be tanking him, but he'll be facing the opposite direction, and you'll be right at the bottom of the stairs. Melee will be on X, and then range can be on train. Alright, on tank.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, just turn him a little bit, it'll be okay. Take that out, manual. Thank you. Okay, this is going to be the first tantrum. Phase, you're going to do second. Okay, heart's about to spawn. Okay, do not kill this. When we get to 30%, I want you all to just stop damaging, essentially.
You could position the boss a little away from the stairs because your LOS around the corner there.
That'll be a lot of movement. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, I've already tried moving him.
Okay, I want everyone to slow damage. And hard stop damage now. Stop damaging, take your pets off. Perfect. Let's bring those pummelers to the boss. All range, switch to these bomb bots.
Guys, please slow DPS on pummelers until I actually bring them in.
Alright, everyone focus on the heart. We're gonna get it down to 20% quick. Make sure we kill those little bomb bots. Range.
Yeah.
You're on your red.
That's fine.
All range, focus the things running towards the boss, they heal him.
Bomb bots are coming in.
Typhoon it, man.
I'm trying my best.
Yeah, it's at all range. Should be
The big ones blow up everything else, so just shoot the big one.
Alright, good job.
Whew, good job, guys.
Alright. The main thing for this trash that I want to tell you all is these menders will put debuffs on people. And the debuff does AoE damage and can kill people, so if you have an interrupt, make sure you're interrupting the menders. And we don't really need to do any banishes, but you can banish the big guys on the side. but tanks, make sure you are in melee range of them at all times. If you're not, they can one-shot melee anyone that's closer than you to them when they're in their fixate mode. Alright, everyone's here. We have mana on tanks. Also, if a kick doesn't go through, anyone who has a magic dispel can dispel the debuff before it kills people.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tanks get threat unless your tricks are misdirecting. Okay, get a dispel. Not sure why tanks are struggling with the. There you go. Alright, let them get through it for just a moment. I need dispel. Alright, scrape up the dead. Each of you will tank these separate and face them different directions, but keep them stacked on each other. So just have them right next to each other and do a 90-degree facing directions. Everyone will DPS skull, and I don't care what tank gets what. On tank though. No timer needed, just go. Melee, be careful. Yeah, want to try and face them away quick as possible for that. Can we stack them? Alright, there we go. Now just face them 90-degree different angles away from the raid. Oh, away from? Dallin?
I got you, sorry. I was
Thank
trying
you.
to opposite already.
Nah, you're good. Next time, I highly recommend pulling to like where I'm at right now. I can mark this off. So you all pull them here, and you can have one person facing it towards X and one facing towards Skull, and you want to do that as quick as possible. Alright, one tank is going to do the pulls for this, and we're going to pull this one right here. I'm going to grab it and pull it down below the stairs. They can pull the other ads if it shouts. Thase, you're gonna desack when he does
So
a shadow.
only pull the ads if it shouts.
Desack now, Thase. Oh yeah, only one person, because that way we don't accidentally pull too much. And we pull these big guys first, because they're easier. So get this one on the left real quick, Martin. Make sure you don't use your shield. There you go. And pull them down to the below stairs. Cyril will be ready to desack. Desack now, Cyril. Sorry. That white orb, if you're low health, move out of it. Most time healers can heal through it. Let's have a banish on train. Only one of them. Make sure we get kicked.
Got it.
And I want Mr. X and let the tanks get threat before you go crazy, please. Kicks on Skull and X, and banish on Triangle. All on you, tanks. We're gonna run and take them where they're at.
Okay.
Just let them get some AoE threat down. Kicks. Much better.
I'm down.
It's okay, Martin, pick up threat. Get the big boy. Melee careful in range until he gets threat. Alright. We're gonna go to council, scrape up the dead. Those good boots. I don't see them very often. Gonna go ahead and throw them up real quick. We get some strength with a socket, parry, block value boots. Pretty good for a pally and warrior. Mostly warrior. Alright. I'm gonna let you all do the same thing. Just stack them where skull is and face them 90 degrees. Magemus will be here in a second probably. Go ahead whenever ready.
Let's see. Can we get a static mark on Dalian? I never know if he's here.
He's supposed to have circle on him.
I did.
Yeah, someone took it off of him like twice, so I stopped.
Gotcha. Yeah, anytime you drop circle, just put it back on yourself, Dallin.
Okay.
Some weak auras do it as well.
Go left.
Yeah, have at it. On tanks, let's go. Make sure they're faced away. Let him have threat, please. Don't stand in those circles on the ground. Alrighty then. Couple things to go over for this fight. We are also doing normal mode for this one. Martin, you will be tanking 2 of them. And Dallin, you're going to be tanking 1.
Which one do I got? The middle one?
No, you're going to be on medium. Alright. We're killing the big guy first. And we're going to have all 3 bosses stacked together at all times, alright? Everyone needs to stack on the back of the steel breaker or the big guy. Pretty much the entire fight. And then healers will be ranged about 30 yards from steel breaker, and once he dies you don't really have to worry about it as much for the debuff.
Sorry, just can you guys stop the train for a second? Do I stack on Steelbreaker as well with the Rune Master, or do I pull it away?
So you will be facing the boss away from the raid as well, but you will have all bosses stacked together the whole time. So you could stand right next to mine. Now, for tanks specifically, you see that blue beam circle on the ground? When a boss is in that, they do 50% more damage, and when we're in it, we do 50% more damage. Or it might be 100%, I'm pretty sure it's 50, for at least for bosses. You don't want to have the bosses standing in that, but you want them to be right next to it, so melee can still be in it, and be in melee range to attack. But you're better off not having it not having the boss in that, vice versa, letting melee have uptime while in it, because you will take a lot of damage. So if you can't get it, don't fidget, don't try and fight it. If you can't get it easy, don't force it, just make sure the boss isn't in it, okay? The first boss, Martin, you're going to be like spamming Dispel on yourself, Dispel Magic. Whenever he starts casting Fusion Punch, you have to get it before it ticks. You get the first tick whenever it's cast on you, and you get another within less than a second. So you have to spam Dispel on yourself, and healers will precast heals. You do not want the boss to be in the beam, because a buffed up Fusion Punch can take you down to like 10% health with just the first tick. I also recommend using your Divine Protection for 1 if he's in the blue beam, and you can pretty much eat it. You still need to dispel it immediately. Dallin, you're going to be on X, like I said. Just make sure that you keep him close to the rune. That's what the blue circle is. It's called a rune. Keep him close. That's going to be the next one we're attacking. We're going to make sure that we purge shamans, spell steal mage, and for the rune guy X, he's going to do 2 abilities. First, he's going to give us those blue runes where we get more damage, and he's going to do what's called a death rune. It's shadow damage. Pallies will switch to shadow aura for phase 2 or the second boss that we're focusing. Whenever I call for everyone to spread, you're going to stay towards the middle of the room, but you're going to stand 20 plus yards away from our blue rune that gives us a buff. We don't want to put bad shit on our pretty buff rune, right? Because we want to use it. So we're going to spread out away from it, and we're going to pop Aura Mastery when a big fucking green circle is dropped on the ground, and run out of it. For the last guy, the little boy, Moon, he just casts the whole raid. DKs, you can strangulate, you can kick, you can death grip. Pallies, you can hodge, you can Avenger Shield. Mages can kick, or spell, no, never mind, disregard. If you can kick or CC, you can do it while there's 2 bosses up, or even 1. Or excuse me, 2 or 3. When he's the only one alive, he's not CCable, but you can still interrupt his cast. So everyone needs to make sure you kick everything you can for the little guy. Until then, just CC him as best you can. Make sure we don't stun him while he's in a rune. It kind of defeats the purpose. And Nietzsche, I might ask you to Death Strike or Death Pull. I just named it a moment ago. I've already forgotten what it's called. But if I call for that, one of the tanks just be ready to taunt right back off of him.
What is the name of the thing you're going to call for?
If I call for Nietzsche to Death Grip the little guy out of the rune, because he casts so much, then just be ready to taunt
my ass, Daddy.
back, which that would be Martin, but Dalian, you can also help.
Gotcha.
If he doesn't get a taunt off in time. Hero on pull. And that's pretty much it. Nothing else needs to be come. Really, I can call it on the fly.
Do not come. Do not come.
Just make sure everyone stacks up in melee. And then once there's a rune, you'll know where to stack, because it'll be in the rune until I tell you to spread. On tanks.
Are we here at the rip?
Yeah. Also, Warlock Soulstones as soon as possible.
2, 1.
Okay, stack them up right here where X is.
That good?
Make sure you dissipate yourself. Dalian, move that guy out of the rune. Move him with the other 2 bosses. They need to be stacked at all times. Dispel yourself, Martin. Looks like Orsted full threat. Alright, everyone's gonna run out of melee. You want to be 40 yards away from overload. Battle res on Martin. Dalian, tank, taunt the ads. Excuse me, bosses.
I got 56 seconds left on mine.
Okay, everyone run to the entrance.
I couldn't pop a shield wall in time.
Run to the entrance. Let's get DIs out. White protection.
And it looks like we didn't get soulstones either.
We have one on Luna. The second one didn't get out. And I have a DI. We should have enough.
Ah, he just put it on me.
Alright, good deal. Yeah, make sure you, every time your soulstone's off cooldown, to put it on those 2, please. Some of y'all, if you are like behind the totems near my fire alley, or whoever's fire alley, you're gonna have to run back.
A merciful kill.
Alright, tanks. Let's see. Make sure you're careful on threat. When you're in melee and you're range, your threat is multiplied. Because you shouldn't be in range, or melee, I mean. So just be aware of you ramping up. And then, Martin, you'll want to either pop a cooldown or run out of melee for overload. I figured it'd be best for everyone to run out since we're probably low health. I guess I'm so used to just ignoring overload, I didn't think to mention it to you all. It's a like 35-yard range AoE stun. Does a fuckload of damage and it stuns you for 2 or 3 seconds. Normally groups will destack it and just stay inside so they don't have to move around, and it still takes a good chunk of health, but unless you have been clearing this raid since a long time ago, I recommend running out of melee.
While we buff, I just need a couple minutes.
Okay. There's a repair bot out still, and fish feast. I'm gonna do. Cadence, did you need any loot?
From this boss?
Oh, who just said they were stepping away? You two sounded so familiar.
That was Dalian who stepped away.
Okay, alright. I'm gonna do some non-Dalian loot then.
Alright.
Okay. I don't know if this is good for Elemental.
Not really.
But it's something you can use for item level for Flame Leviathan if you want it. I have a different one, so.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay.
When's that sexy little Titan guard coming out?
Marisa, can I get a joke?
What?
Can I get one joke, please?
You want a
Red
joke?
stilettos.
Let's have a really good caster ring here. Crit haste spell power.
I have a joke.
Go ahead. Go with your joke.
How do you make an octopus laugh?
Tentacles.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Tentacles.
Tentacles.
Tentacles. That's pretty good. I like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ruin it.
No, you're
I
good.
was eager to answer. Once we get this bit off and Zerilda gets mana, I'll do a ready check. Make sure everyone's got their buffs.
What did the evil chicken lay?
An egg.
Deviled eggs.
Nice.
What do we want?
What do we want? You know what they say
Low-flying
about
airplane.
camping in the fall, right?
No.
I'm gonna try a different
It's pretty intense.
Oh god.
I got one.
I was gonna do one that's like, what do we want? Low flying airplane noises. What do we want him? Meow.
Nice. I like that.
That's great.
Hell yeah, that was sick.
Wait, say it again. I'm about to tell my wife that one.
What do we want? Low flying airplane noises. What do we want him? Meow. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all evening.
Promise?
I don't know.
Alright. Salad Snake, you need food, and then we're ready. You can do a 15-second timer. There you go.
By the way, I did not get hit by overload. I think it was Reels that did. I think he got hit by it.
You got hit
No.
by overload.
No, I don't think I did.
4.
Oh wait, that's Salad talking. I don't know, I was talking to Martin about that. Okay, let him get through it. Stack him up on Steel Break. Okay, let's move them slightly to the left or right. Make sure you dispel yourself. A little bit more, same direction. Okay, that's good. Alright, melee, you want to make sure you're out of overload. Let's all try to stay together. Get them back towards the rune. Stack up again. Okay, Steelbreaker's good where he's at. Everyone converge. move back towards the middle of the room and pop a defensive, Martin. Let's not get cut off into the wall. Go back in the middle. Let me mark myself so you know where to go.
Where do you want me?
Come put the boss on triangle.
I see.
Martin, bring the Brundir to triangle. There you go. Alright, we will only have to move for Brund and Deathworm. Okay, bring him to like anywhere, it doesn't matter. We're gonna spread out, get away from the rune. Stay in the middle of the room, but stay spread away from the blue thing. Alright, Aura Mastery saves. Everyone run them out of melee of Overlord. 3 kills on you. Let's get Orsted up. Malfurion, please. Okay, we're gonna have a new rune. Okay, spread out, get away from the new rune.
Run away.
Okay, Aura Mastery Cyril. We're gonna have to wait for a new rune to stand on. That's why you spread, by the way, so we don't drop it on it. Can we get a range kick? Thank you. I need to get these bosses closer together. Spread. Don't be near that blue orb, please. Sage, you'll desec the death arm. Move out of melee. Alright. Kill Rune Master. Alright. Alright, everyone should be kicking everything. In about 40 seconds, he's gonna do something called lightning tendrils. He's gonna go up in the air where only ranged abilities can hit. When he does that, he will focus on someone. If you are the person I call out as being focused, I want you to stop moving, and healers, I want you to focus heal them. That way, everyone can run away from you instead of you running over everyone with the focus of the boss, because he does a bunch of lightning and area of effect. Okay, in about 5 seconds. Run out, run out, run out.
Run.
Alright, Martin, stay still. Martin, stay still. Next person is... Oh, we're getting lucky with Martin. Good. I guess that overload glitched it. Usually it picks like 4 or 5 people. Okay, run in. Alright, good job, guys. Let's head towards Kovagarn. After Kovagarn, we're gonna do a short break.
What were you saying for that fight, Stats?
I mean, I don't really get hit by the overload. I think you got it though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll do a couple items real quick. We have a caster sword. Excuse me, tank sword. I don't know why I said caster. Defense parry hit. It's pretty good for all tanks. Not the best for everyone, but it's a good start point. Alright, we're gonna do the hard mode item. This starts out at 5k and 1k increments for hardwood items. I think everyone should know that. I know there's a couple of new guys here. Huh. Did not expect that.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
If anyone wants me to rebid that, I won't equip it for a while just in case, because I feel like maybe someone might be AFK. Okay, first we got leather hit attack bar, armor pin, leather belt. And next is going to be a caster, spirit, crit, spell power, leather belt right afterwards.
Daddy, chill.
And I'll do one more item, then we'll do the boss.
Wow.
After these two belts, we're going to do the leather bracers, which are really good. Congrats, characters. This is that spirit crit spell power belt. It's good for boomkins.
Wow.
And here's the leather bracers. These are really good for resto and balance. Until you get like the hard mode item.
Really, Marisa?
What? I'm not doing anything. What are you talking about?
Let's get druid buff and mage buff.
So what's the deal here on these bids for the belt? Is it up for bid now?
Which belt? I bid off a melee one that someone won for 500, and I have a spell power one if you want to bid on it. This is for the leather bracers right now.
Oh, got it. What's the bid function? How do you do it? / bid?
And you can just type out the number you want to bid in raid
Okay.
chat, and
Cool.
it has to be 100 gold or higher from the last bid, and the first bid has to be at least 500.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yep. The one that you wanted, I just sold to someone for 500 though.
Oh, the flame rot?
Yeah. So if Karatix is okay with me redoing
Oh, it's all
it,
good. If I missed it, I missed it.
a lot of people are pretty nice. Congrats, Edamame. Karatix, if you're okay with rebidding that, it's your choice since it's already in your bags. Just let me know.
If it makes you feel any better, I would not rebid it.
Wow. That's the belt you wanted, right? What you just linked? Oh, no, you wanted the Ignis one, didn't you? I don't know. Which belt did you want again? You wanted the Relic Hunter, right? That. Alright, we're gonna go. On tanks, we'll figure it out afterwards. Let's have a timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tanks, make sure you're in melee range of the boss at all times. Chetty, don't go in first. Don't stand in beams, and everyone needs to attack the left side arm. because people get held in it. You have to do enough damage to break them out. Phase, let's desec now. And when this hand dies, tanks, you're going to pick up ads. Whoever's tanking the boss, make sure you stay in melee because it'll instant kill anyone if you're not in melee. Okay, there's the ads. We're going to focus on the boss now. Just cleave the left arm, don't hit it. Like, don't target it. We're going to wait till the boss is closer to 15% health before we kill the other arm. Cyrilda, be ready to desac in 3, 2, 1. Desac, Cyrilda. Don't worry about Ryzen. I'm gonna watch for a moment. You all... Okay, yeah, you have.
Oh, what the fuck? I think I fell off. What the fuck?
Yeah, you jumped off.
Okay, Martin, bubble, cancel aura.
Yeah, that was a fucking mess up.
Bubble and cancel your bubble aura, Martin, ASAP. Pick up ads. Big heals, Martin. Everyone focus boss. If you have DSEC or Aura Master, pop it. Alright.
I don't know how I fell off.
Wow.
Yeah, I flew too close to the sun too. Can you reach me from there for a res or no?
No. If you fell off, you'll have to run back.
Okay, walk of shame.
In fact, everyone probably should run back.
Yeah, there's a portal right on the other side next to the box, so it's fine.
Saved by the bell.
Dude, I told you to swap, and I saw you jumping, and I was like, well, that's happening.
I tapped W once and I just like walked right off. I'm like, no, that's not what I wanted.
I honestly forgot to go over the boss mechanics. I was so used to everyone just face pulling that boss.
I thought we weren't going to swap, so I just left you taking it.
Yeah, I'll do break in just a second. I'm gonna wait for everyone to kind of get back to the where we were. Yeah, on that. So you don't have to swap usually because the boss dies so quick. But every time you get a stack, you lose a lot of armor, right? And it adds up quick once you get past like the third stack. Most tanks.
Yeah, I told him to grab it at 4.
Yeah, you can also solo tank, and like you just saw, you bubble cancel ores so you can keep your threat, and you can drop the stacks with that.
Well, you can also walk off the ledge and discover the meaning of life.
That, yeah. Oh, Wrathstone, I'm gonna bid this off real quick before break because I already have one in position and can't loot it. This is one of 2 trinkets and the entire raid that are worth getting. So if you have the badge one, this is a immediate upgrade to that one and really good for all melee. Unless you're doing Algalon every week, especially 25, I highly recommend getting this. You can also get Dark Matter in a couple weeks for a couple days worth of dungeons to go with it, and you'll be set. If you don't need to bid on this trinket, feel free to go ahead and take your break. I'm going to start a 5-minute timer once this bid finishes, so if you don't need anything, go ahead and get a head start.
Wow.
And if anyone is staying and going to an auction house, pick me up a haste gem, please. I'll pay you for it.
I can go to the auction house if I can get a summon.
Yeah, well, you don't have to if you
I want to grab
planning
something
on
for
it.
myself anyway, so.
Okay.
I didn't even realize Hardway was in this raid.
Yeah.
He's the N-word.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
know.
the N-word.
I know. I know.
Got salad.
What haste gem did you want?
Just the 16 haste one. It's like quick something. It's in your bag, salad. I couldn't pick it up. I had to immediately throw it into your bag. It's called. There you go. All right, break time. Take a shit, piss, smoke, eat, whatever you want to do. Come back, and we'll start doing trash. And I'll do some more items when we get back as well.
Stop! Don't touch me there. This is my no-no square.
I remember you. In the mountains.
No. No.
And you're a fucking holy pally. I'm trying to pump. We'll be fine.
Marisa, what tab is that shit in?
Up to the bottom of Discord, you see where the camera is, and share your screen. Those icons, all the way to the right, you'll see soundboard.
No, not that. The thing you want me to grab from the guild bank.
Oh, the guild bank. It's probably in consumes, or probably.
Link it again. What's the fuck is it called?
It's Scrapbot Construction Kit. Hold on, I'll link it again.
Okay, I got it.
I only have one left. I thought you were talking about this.
Well, the new scrapbots, you just need Serenite bars, right? Oh, but you need an anvil to make them.
Yeah, we have a ton of them in the guild bank, I think.
What's the wormhole place I take again?
Oh, no worm.
Storm Peaks.
Oh yeah, Storm Peaks. That's right.
Thank you.
Can you disable soundboard from like your end?
Yeah, but you can also lower your personal volume all the way to nothing so they can play with it all they want and you don't hear it. So when you open the soundboard, there's a slider. You can just slide it all the way to the left.
Oh, thanks.
And it's across all channels. So if you silence it in one, it silences it for all of the ones you would go to.
Yeah, but if you do that, you get tagged as a fun sucker. And then
I am more than happy to be the
no
fun
one will ever talk to you again. So
and I will share the weak order to mute the fucking train and the fucking motorcycles and all that bullshit.
I just blocked all emotes in that moment. It just took like 5 minutes to find the setting. And I think I blocked all the soundboardies. Y'all should start using the soundboards if you have them so that I can make sure I've muted you.
Here's the best thing. You can turn your sound all the way down and still press the buttons and everybody else still hears it.
Ooh.
That's awesome. That's the anti-fun suck.
No, that's the even the more fun.
That's what I said. Give me the more.
Gotcha, bitch!
I don't know. Hardway was doing this one night, and I was laughing so hard, boogers coming out of my nose.
That's a lovely image, Red.
You know you're laughing hard when you can't control the boogies.
Thank you. Let's see, who are they?
Hal is so chill too. That's what I love. We could be quacking all night, and Hal's just like,
Does
Who
anyone
you?
have a mailbox?
I do. By the way, I planned on putting like 200 scrap bots in the guild bank. I already sent them to the pally, I just haven't put them in there yet.
Yeah, I just mailed myself an enchant for my new bracers if somebody has a mailbox.
Yeah, here you go. Oh, hold on. There you go.
Grassy ass.
Alright, let's see who's back so I can start some loot. And then tanks, you're going to be tanking these two. Just like Tin Man, remember, one person can take both of them. And try not to pull threat off the tank so he doesn't know, or like, in case he doesn't notice. That way when he moves for the sphere, they both move with him. And then all DPS need to switch to the sphere. Necha, you need to chains of ice the sphere. Because if one of these two big keepers soak up the sphere, it does a lot of AoE damage, and it does it multiple times, and they get a damage buff. So every time they spawn a sphere, you run like 40 yards away, and you also make sure you keep the keepers faced away from the raid. They do a frontal electrical charge. Alright, let's see who's back. Lots of people's flasks have ran out. Make sure you check that. And I think there's a fish feast. If you don't have food buff, grab it. Here's a repair bot if you need it. Looks like Sweetsy's the only one not back. I'm gonna do some items that he doesn't need. Okay, we have spell power with a socket, crit, spirit, boots, leather.
Yucky crit, yuck, poop.
Tanks, you can do a timer for these. They need to die within like a couple seconds of each other, so make sure if one gets low health, you switch to the other one. And keep them, like I said, stacked. Here we have some hit, haste, spell power, legs, cloth. And right here we have a haste MP5 spell power ring. It's really good to use some of the better ones. Okay, face them away from raid. You can stand right there, that's fine. Just wait for them to start casting and then you'll move to your left. So get ready, they'll be doing move, move, move. Chains of ice, kill sphere everyone. And then you can go back to where you were a moment ago. You can just go ping pong, go back and forth. Switch to X DPS, that needs to be same level of health. They'll be casting sphere soon, get ready to move. Full stop damage on skull, move, 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 kill sphere, and then switch to X. Okay, kill them both. Alright, let's go to the other side and get the next two keepers. Gonna do some more items.
5, 4.
We have some mill, attack power, armor pin, boots. These are good for hunters. And the next one's going to be another hunter helm item for enhanced shaman. Get ready to move now. Chains of Ice, taunt that other thing. Perfect. They're good on health. We're on Skull, get ready to move. Move. Chains of Ice. Make sure they're same health. Looking good. Alright, Sweet Sea, will you do the reset for me? Let's get full mana. After he resets the boss, we're gonna get a 30-second timer. Everyone get away from stairs. Come to X. He's gonna reset boss. Everyone come down here. We're all gonna stack on X down here. Whenever this timer hits 0, tanks, make sure you have your walls popped. Every defensive pop, cooldown, trinkets, everything. Pallies, I want you to desack. Thays, you'll desack when the timer hits 0. And then Cerulean, you're going to desack 2 seconds into the pool. If you're DPS, you're going to not do anything at first. Okay, tanks, consecration, pop all your defensives now. DPS, wait for a moment. DPS, wait. DPS, wait.
I mean, that was totems.
Alright. Battle Res Martin, Big Heals Dalian. Pop up any defensive you have. Desack, Big Heals Martin.
On the pool, I'm dead.
Big Heals on Martin.
Just the wipe.
Yeah, we're gonna. Let's get above the stairs and do some DI. Yeah, if you're a Warlock, I don't want to have to keep reminding you to put Soulstones on cooldown, please. Just as soon as you can use it, please. Looks like boss is reset. If you are not above the stairs, most likely you're not going to get a res. Or Sid, run up quickly. Boss is going to be spawning soon. Get up, get up, get up. If you are below the stairs, you're going to pull boss. He's about to spawn again. Okay. There we go. Looks like we're safe. Just don't be near stairs. Let's get everybody back, buffed and whatnot. Alright, so let's make sure we're like pre-casting heals. I didn't pay attention if all cooldowns are popped, but just make sure everything. Thays, also if you will, switch to Diva or an Aura Mastery on pull too. Yeah, all the damage is front loaded on this fight, so once you kill the first adds, then it's pretty much easy. Also Shamans, you'll be switching to Tremor Totem for this fight. Essentially, the only thing you have to do besides the pull is you stack on the tank, so everyone soaks. There's like damage that goes frontal cleave, and the more people, the less people take damage because it's spread instead of static. So like if that one person takes 100k damage, but if 100 people are in front of them, they all take 1k. And then yeah, they'll do a fear every once in a while, Tremor Totems. If you have Magic Dispel, use it. And an ad will spawn. Both tanks need to make sure to taunt it if it's not on a tank, so just pay attention to the nameplate color. If it is red, taunt it. You can also hodge it when it spawns, so we don't have to worry about it for a while. Kyrix, Flask, Caredot Flask, Mage Mist Flask, Manuel Martin Flask, Nutbolt Food, Mage Mist, Caretix, Caredot Food, couple Pally Buffs, Kings, and then we'll be good. Sweet Sea, get ready to reset boss.
By the way, Hal, I gotta give you those gems.
Five, 4.
Pop your walls,
3,
tanks,
2,
trinkets, all that. Desec
1.
now. Let tanks get threat before you go crazy. Okay, start doing damage. Much better. Mouth, go ahead and get cheddar. Alright, now everyone's just gonna stack on tanks right in front of the bot.
Fear incoming. Step.
Hodge the defender, please. Stack on tank once we're back in placement. When this ad dies, he puts a void zone on the ground. We don't want to stand near it. Make sure you're standing on the tank so you don't get charged like that.
My bad.
Luna, go ahead and get Sweetsia. Move boss. Once we get out of the sphere, we're going to move towards the middle of the circle. Over here to X. So we'll get feared into that void in particular. Get in front of boss, Desec. Good job. When the new defender comes up, Thays are gonna hodge it.
Fear incoming.
Alright, good job. Much cleaner that time. Alright, let's go to Hodier. Scrape Sweetsie up. I have a weaker for everything. I don't know if I have one specific for that. No one needed these items that I'm about to link before they're DE'd, right? I'm gonna put them up. Let's see, you wanted the helm.
And the boots.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I didn't pay attention. There you go.
Thank you.
Alright, any of those items I just put in chat, does anyone want to bid on those? And on these trash, there's going to be snow piles. If you get near one, they spawn worms, more than one, over like 12 seconds. So we're going to stay to the left of this whole hallway. And this big guy, he's going to stun everyone in ice. And he always goes for where the most people are, so spread out, especially healers, because you take damage while you're stunned. There's the legs for Care dot. And boots for Druid. And I'm gonna DE the other 3. I'm gonna put up some more items during this hallway as well. Tanks, feel free to timer and let's get this going.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You have to put it in raid chat, but you have to put 600.
Did I not? Did I mess up?
You got 10 seconds to put it 600 in raid chat. I can redo it. If you want to bid against Mouth, you have to wait till it goes through the other items.
It's fine. I just was gonna hold it for Flame Leviathan next time.
Right. Mouth grats for 500 on the boots. What's up now? Robes. Cloth chest. Those arm guards were actually second best for Holy Pallies if anyone needed them and missed it. And then after these cloth chests, which is actually really good for Warlocks, it's best for Warlock, and third best for most other casters. One Care Dot, and then I've got some male hunter shoulders, also good for enhanced necks.
I had the legs too, or the chest.
Gotcha. My bad.
Thank you.
And then Saver's getting that shoulders.
Come back here. Come back here. There we go.
Focus Revenant, it's Mark Sculpt. Pop a Desac phase. Switch to Frost, Aura, Cerilda, and Aura Master immediately. Pop a wall, tanks. Use your defensives, let him do some AoE damage. Tanks do AoE, everyone should be doing single target on Revenant. Okay, switch to big guy.
No, we got side ads too now.
Yeah, just focus the big guy and let tanks get plenty of threat. Battle Res Dalian, Lunadel.
Luna's AFK, I think.
Who pulled? It was like a demon I saw charge.
No, if you...
Yeah, two people went into the room. Just
Sorry, they didn't know.
There's a pat in the hallway. If you stand in the hallway, you're gonna...
Yeah, it like chain pulls to everything. Good recovery though. Alright, finish off these ads, then we'll scrape people up.
Do that on purpose.
Alright, good job. I've seen geared groups struggle with that more.
We are a geared group.
I mean, no comment. Definitely more geared than I was expecting. The way Red kept talking about it, everybody was going to be like 4,200. I played with some of you also. I know some of y'all were geared, like Martin.
Yeah.
Dawn, you know, you were mostly geared, and then who was the other ones? Nut bolts. I knew he. Nut bolts isn't geared, but fucking is optimized, so he does good. He
Yeah.
was out doing half my raid last week, and he was like 500 gear score less. And that's why I'm not doing any more 25 mans. I got my Algalon kill, if anyone cares, and I got my shield.
Congrats.
Hell yeah. Focus Revenant whenever it pats up. We got a moment, we'll probably kill these before the Revenant gets to us. Yeah, let tanks get threat before you go crazy, guys. Limited to like hitting 4 things at once. Everyone switch your Revenant. Single target, let tanks get threat. Okay, now you can AoE.
I'm confused.
What's new about that?
Let's see, no one needed these 2 items once again, right? Okay, we got some plate shoulders. These are up there for DK and Ret. Second or third best.
Are those any good for Fury?
I'd say if you don't have a DPS shoulder, they would be just fine. You can't go wrong with hit and crit in a socket. I don't know the stat.
And a big pile of
thing.
strength.
Alright, we're not going to get this hard mode either, since we couldn't one phase raid scale, so we're not going to switch healers to DPS or anything. I'm going to go over the fight, because this one you kind of need to know some of the mechanics, or you could fuck it up for everyone. And, give me just a second to finish my part. Alright. So, we're going to have Martin tank again. Martin, once you pull, you're going to go to that back chest, if you see it, and stay there until campfire spawns. And then you're going to come to the middle of the room, because campfire will be in the middle of the room, and everyone else needs to be in the middle of the room. When campfire does spawn by the mage, which I will mark in a moment, you want to use short cast abilities. So every other cast, you will get a stack added to the boss where he takes a percentage more damage. And once we get to 25 stacks, he'll take 50% more damage from everyone. So we need to keep that stack up at all times. Sweetsy, I know you got me. Once we get to 25, Sweetsy will make sure that he is standing next to a campfire at all times so the stacks don't run out, because they're on a timer. Necha, you will army whenever the boss, or whenever the campfire first spawns, you're going to army on top of it. And Martin, you will also bring the boss where the army will be in the campfire zone. You have to be 10 to 15 yards close to the campfire for stacks to be built from your abilities. Okay, so everyone needs to be on top of that campfire once it spawns. Side note, if you are next to the campfire, you won't get the debuff, which is another mechanic of this fight, where if you stand still too long, you take more damage. And this will also stack up. So if you stand still for 5 seconds, you get a debuff where you take frost damage, ticking. For another 5 seconds, it'll double. So if it's 1,000 every 2 seconds debuff, it'll go up to 2,000 every 2 seconds. So you want to make sure that you're moving often or standing on a campfire. Since we're not doing the hard mode, I recommend if you struggle as a ranged caster to always be near a campfire so you don't have to worry about moving around every other cast. Melee, you just have to sidestep back and forth, you're fine. There's going to be beams that increase your haste and maybe crit too. I always forget to double check, but the beams increase your damage. They really do, like moonlight beams. And you can stand in these to just get a ridiculous amount of haste and damage increase to go along with that 50% increased damage taken by boss. And so if you're not horrible at moving around every other cast, you can stand in these beams and get a damage buff. Throughout the entire fight, he's going to target people with falling ice, and it's just going to be like a small circle about 10 or 15 yards in diameter on the ground. And after, I think it's like 8 seconds after the circle spawns, a piece of ice will fall and knock you, like an elemental knockback. So you don't want to be in it for too long. When it first spawns, you got a couple seconds, you can finish your cast, then move out of the blue circle on the ground. And then you can move back into the beam if the circle was underneath the beam. The next mechanic is going to be flash freeze. 2 huge circles will spawn on the ground. You need to get near it. Not on it, but near it. And then a big chunk of snow will create a snow mound on these 2 circles. Once I say to get in, or if your weak ore says move in, you're going to get on top of that snow mound, and he's going to do flash freeze. It's kind of like the floor is lava on the ice. So if you're standing on that snow mound, you won't get frozen. Anyone not on the snow mound will be turned into those icicles you see in front of us, and then everyone else has to break them out. These NPCs will be in throughout the whole fight. Each one does something different. The mage drops a campfire, like I said. The showman heals and does something. The other ones aren't as important, but still do good things.